Hello and welcome to this final edition of Studio G Sports for the semester. I'm Stephen Marsh. For one last time, till the fall, let's take a look at sports news happening around campus. UNLV Women's Tennis Mountain West Player of the Year, Lucia Bada, has earned herself a bid in the NCAA Division I Singles Championship. She's just the 7th Lady Rebel to earn the honor and first since Kristina Nelicheva in 2010. Bada, who was the highest-ranked player in the Mountain West at 60th, earned the league's automatic bid to the field of 64. She comprised an outstanding 31-8 singles record, tying her for 7th all-time at the school for single-season wins. Well, UNLV Football is going to get some more national exposure next season. UNLV will play 3 of their 13 games on national television, starting with the season opener, which is on Thursday, August 30th against Minnesota on CBS Sports Network. The Rebels' home game against Washington State on Friday, September 14th will be broadcast on ESPN. Also, a conference road game at Boise State scheduled for Saturday, October 20th will be seen on NBC Sports Network. With the Mountain Network ending at the end of the month, CBS Network was the conference rights holder and therefore can sub-license the games to NBC Sports Network and ESPN. This is hopefully just the start to getting UNLV as well as the other Mountain West schools more national exposure. So some other Rebel sports happening this weekend. Let's take a look. The men's golf team is in Tucson, Arizona this weekend for the Mountain West Championships. The softball team is at New Mexico for games this weekend on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And the baseball team is in San Diego to take on the Aztecs for games Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. To always keep up to date with the latest Rebel athletics throughout the summer, you can visit UNLVRebels.com and follow them on Twitter at UNLV Athletics. Well, the San Diego Chargers lost a legend. The family of the late Junior Seau, who was a linebacker for the Chargers, will be donating his brain for medical study. This medical study is to potentially rule out his shock suicide. The study is also regarding the repetitive concussion Seau endured while playing for the Chargers. Seau, who played for 20 seasons, was found dead Wednesday in his Oceanside home with a gunshot wound to his chest. Well, after the Wranglers clinched their spot in the Kelly Cup Finals on Wednesday after dethroning the defending champs Alaska Aces in 5 games, including 3 straight wins in Alaska, the Wranglers announced when the Kelly Cup Finals will start. The Wranglers will be starting at home against either Kalamazoo or Florida. That series right now 3-1 in favor of the Florida Everblades. Game 1 will take place on Monday, May 16th at the Orleans Arena, with Game 2 scheduled for the next night, the 17th, also at the Orleans Arena. Puck drop for both nights is at 7:05 p.m. The Wranglers will be looking for their first championship. The Wranglers went to the finals in 2008, but lost to Cincinnati in 6 games. Well, from the Kelly to the Stanley Cup, it was another exciting night of semifinals action last night in the Stanley Cup playoffs. First in the Eastern Conference, the New Jersey Devils were hoping to go up 2-1 in their series with the Philadelphia Flyers. With the score tied at 3, the game would have to be set in yet another overtime game where the road team has been dominant. New Jersey was determined to not let that trend continue, though, on their ice. It would take until late in the first extra session, but Alexei Ponikarovsky beat Flyers goalie Ilya Bryzgalov, and the Devils win 4-3 and lead the series 2-1. In the other game last night, the LA Kings, who came into the playoffs as the 8th seed, kept the magical run going with a 4-2 win over St. Louis last night at Staples Center to lead that series 3-0. And finally, from the ice to the hardwood, the NBA playoffs also continued last night as the defending champs Dallas Mavericks were looking to avoid falling into a big hole with a young Oklahoma City Thunder team. Kevin Durant led the way for the Thunder with 31 points as the Thunder were just too much for the defending champs, and OKC gets the win in Dallas 95-79 and lead the series 3-0. OKC will be looking for the sweep on Saturday in Dallas at 4:30 p.m. Pacific time on TNT. Also in the East, the Miami Heat defeated the New York Knicks 87-70 behind LeBron James's 32 points as the Heat lead the series 3-0 over the Knicks. And one other note, the 51s beat the Reno Aces last night 5-4 to take 3 of 4 from their state rivals. They now come home for a 4-game set against Salt Lake starting tonight at 7:05 p.m. at Cashman Field. Well, that's it for sports this season on Studio G. On behalf of all our sports reporters this semester, it's been a pleasure to bring you the latest in UNLV and national sports news. Have a wonderful summer, everybody.